Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. I don't have much time left. I'm going out, but I wanted to do another video, and this is like the first video. So happy New Year! Hope everything is perfect. And yeah, I'm really happy because I'm taking my YouTube channel into consideration with all the plans that I have for this year. So welcome back. Well, I wanted to tell you that I have a new job, so that's taking me a lot of time, but I'm really excited because I'm really empowered in my new job and I'm learning a lot. I'm in charge of a lot of things, so that's taking a lot of my time. And I was like, okay, so let me focus on YouTube now that I have time before I go out. And here I am. So, in the video of today, I wanted to talk about Munich. I went to Munich on the 12th of December of last year. I'm going to talk about a lot about my travels. Every time I travel, I'm going to do like a summary and I'm going to give some advice. And yeah, I'm going to give you some advice. If I can attach some photos, I will. I don't know, if I'm not good at editing, so maybe I learn this year, I don't know. And yeah, basically, if you go there, what to do, if you have like a couple of days and things like that. So basically, I wrote it down and I'm going to explain you really quickly so you have an idea of what I did. So Munich. I had really like a lot of expectations from Munich because I went to Berlin like with my friends, with my uni friends. We did this like train trip when we finished the university. So I was like, I want to return to Germany, and I never had a chance. And then COVID happened, and I was like, okay, I will return at some point. So then finally we decided to go to Munich, and we went there. And I can say like I have really good experience, but as well I have like a contradictory experience that happened to me. So I'm going to tell you what do I think about Munich and what happened and everything. So we traveled to Munich, and then in Munich we did something. I don't plan travels. Like sometimes I plan things, but other times I prefer to improvise. So I told my friend like, like Austria is really near us. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, let's get a train. So we went to the airport, from the airport of Munich to the the center of Munich, and instead of going to the hotel, because if we went to the hotel, we were going to be lazy and that's it. We went directly to Austria. So we ended up in Salzburg. That was really amazing. It was snowing everywhere, so it was like the movies. It was so pretty, honestly. I was so excited. I love snow. So yeah, so we ended up in Austria, in Salzburg. I was so excited because also I love like to travel to different countries in the same country. And then there were pretzels everywhere, and I love pretzels. Well, you will see, like you can just Google it and you see what it is. And I love it, especially the ones from Germany. I really miss them since Berlin. So the first thing that I got was a pretzel in the train station. Anyway, so it was really pretty. It was snow everywhere, like we were traveling. That what you hear is my hamster climbing, and she's going to fall. Anyway, so yeah, I loved it there, and it was really pretty with the Christmas market. What do I think about Salzburg? I mean, it was really pretty. It was all covered to snow, so I cannot tell you like. I mean, I guess if you haven't been to Austria, like I would go for, but I don't know if without the Christmas market would be so impressive. That's the thing. And from Munich to Salzburg, it's like 2 hours and a half in train, so it's a long trip. It was really nice because it was the snow and you would see the landscape, but it's a long trip. So one of the best places in Austria, I don't know. I would have to see more things of Austria and then decide. But yeah, go for a day trip. It was amazing. We stayed there like, I would guess like we stayed like 3 hours, 4 hours max, and then we returned to Munich, to the hotel, to check in and everything, and we were waiting for another person. So that was our first day. So we spent it in Austria, and then we had a really nice dinner in the hotel. It was amazing. We ordered some starters, and the starters in like Germany, like you had like cheese, ham, all type of like cured meat, bread. I don't know. It was so big, honestly. If I can put a photo, it was just so nice. And then we had the second dish. I think we asked for like roasted chicken because I wanted to try something that they didn't have, that we call it in Spain like, it's like breaded chicken with ham and cheese inside, but they didn't have it that night. So but the chicken was really nice. Anyway, so it was amazing, the dinner in the hotel, and then the next day um we reunited the other person, and we started like visiting the the city. Another thing that we did, and I really recommend, and it's one of my favorite things to do, is to go to Füssen. Why? What is it in Füssen? How long does it take? So Füssen is where the movies of Disney, like Disney movies, that castle that appears in the movies is based on this German castle that we went to see, and I was like, oh my god, so excited to go. So yeah, so I recommend to go to Füssen. You need to take a train. It was like a little bit less than Salzburg, than Austria. It was like 2 hours, something like that, and then a bus that takes you there. But it's really easy because you go outside of the station and then you have a bus that goes directly to the castle. So it was really easy. And also, one thing that is important to know is like with the ticket, with the train ticket that you have, you can visit all the area, not only go to Füssen, and also that ticket is valid with the buses. So if you get lost or something, now you know. And yes, the castle was really nice. We couldn't enter because the ticket office was closed, but I was like, I'm really clumsy, so I was like, it seems really slippery to go like up the hill. So it was closed, so I was like, okay, it's fine, let's go to the town, like let's visit, let's make photos. And there was an amazing lake. It was so pretty, especially with the snow, honestly, so pretty. Anyway, so one of the down things that happened in my travel was like, I don't know if it was because of Munich, of the area, or what, but the people were like a little bit aggressive, or I don't know, maybe it's the way they are. They were like yelling at us because we weren't sure. I mean, I know German, but I have lost some German along the years, so I wasn't sure if the ticket that we bought was for a specific train. So we went to ask to the woman that was in the ticket office that's supposed to help us, and she was like, if you don't, like yelling, if you don't know what to buy, don't go and buy it in the machine. And I was like, okay, but did we do it correctly? And she was like, yeah, you did it correctly. And I was like, okay, so why are you shouting? I don't know, I had really bad experience like along my trip with all of that. Also, in like, I wanted a poster because I love decorating, as you can see, and I wanted a poster of the castle, but I didn't bring a suitcase. So I was like, can this poster be folded? And the person of the shop, she was like, well, look behind you. And he started like talking in German with the other girl, like, all these London people. And I switched into German mode. I was like, I'm listening to you, so thanks. And then they were like, oh, she speaks German. I was like, yeah, I understand. What do you think? Anyway, I don't know, like I got really bad experience in that, like hospitality in that city. I'm not telling you that it's going to happen to you. I was just shocked because I'm not used to that. Then also we ended up, like after the trip, we ended up in a really nice restaurant with steaks and everything. It was amazing, the quality of the food and everything, but still, again, the service was like, they bring us the meat, and I was like, okay, which one is the one? Because we ordered different types of cooking, like rare, like medium rare. And we were like, okay, which one is which? And the other person, I don't know, this is meat. I was like, okay, it's like there is a problem to actually go to a restaurant. Like they seem like annoyed, like they would choose the rudest people for customer service. I don't know, maybe that's my experience. Like, I don't want to offend anybody, obviously, and I'm not telling that all German people are like that, because for example, I had other type of experience that wasn't like that. Anyway, I was just shocked because it was one after the other. Then another day, that was the third day, we went to Munich. We went to the park next to the hotel that I really recommend as well. It's called, sorry, I wrote it down because I didn't remember the name, and it's really easy. It's called the English Garden. Was really nice as well. I have really good experience because I was like passing for some emotional period and everything, and then there was like these crystals, like flowers in a bench, and I was like, oh my god, like I felt connected to them. And then I took some of them for my friends and me, and then my friend was like, I think those are not free, Bea. That person is there was a person meditating in the snow. So I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So I came back with the crystals, like, oh no. And the woman was like, no, it's free, don't worry, you can take them. And I was like, oh my god, okay. I was panicking so much. Anyway, so that park is amazing. You have so many things to walk, and then like there's a really big tower, and it's just incredible. Honestly, go search it and go, and it's free to enter, so just go for it. Then I would suggest you to go to the town of Munich and everything, because you can like walk around and you have a lot of bars. I went to one that was really typical that I will write down below when I have time. And then the thing that surprised me more is like people drink so much beer, and I'm like trying not to drink so much beer. So I'm trying to do some exercise, lose some weight, and I'm not used to like drinking so much. And the minimum that you could order was like 1 liter, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't drink that much. But anyway, it was fun. Like I have a friend that whatever I don't drink, he drinks, so it's fine. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my trip to Germany. It was really cold. We all ended up like getting a cold and getting sick. That was bad part, but it was really nice. The German food, I like it, but after 2 days I was fed up, so we ended up in a Spanish restaurant as well. That is like our tradition when we travel. But yeah, so I'm not a person that would eat German food for more than 3 days, something like that. Anyway, I'm getting super long in this video. So yeah, so basically, yeah, Monique, go around, if it's Christmas, you will see the Christmas markets. They are everywhere. You don't get lost. It's amazing. And then another thing that I wanted to tell you to do that I couldn't do, but you can plan it in advance, is to go to Nuremberg. Nuremberg, I think the photos are amazing. We saw someone that we knew by chance in there, and he could go, but we couldn't because we left it at the last minute and it was really expensive. If you go with more people, if you go like a group of 5 or 6, the tickets are less expensive, so you can spend actually less and then go to Nuremberg. We couldn't go because it was like really, really like expensive, and then we decided to stay, and that's it. But yeah, so that was my trip to Munich. I'm really excited for the upcoming trips. I will tell you about everything, and then now I need to go because I'm super late. I need to go. So thank you for listening to me. I think I didn't miss anything from my trip. See you in the next video, and thank you for listening. Bye.